Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to show you how to adjust your macros for bulking or cutting. Before I get into this topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, these are some super simple guidelines for adjusting your macronutrients to help you during bulking or cutting. We're not gonna talk specific ratios here, but I'm gonna get into things and show you how to make adjustments so when you're doing a cutting diet, you can get in more food volume and it's a little bit easier. You're going to feel a little bit more satisfied during that cutting diet. And I'm going to show you on a bulk, on the other hand, how to get in more food. And for some of you, that's kind of a struggle during a bulk. You struggle getting in more food. So I'm going to show you how to adjust your macros, protein, carbs, and fats to make it easier to survive a cut and easier to get in that food during a bulk. So let's start with a cut first, and whatever the rules are for a cut, we're going to do the opposite for a bulk. All right, for a cut, the first thing we want to do is make a switch to lean proteins. We want to switch to leaner protein sources, and we want to try to get our protein about 36 to 40% of our daily calorie intake. By switching to leaner protein sources, you allow for more food volume. You don't have a lot of fats from your protein foods. You don't have that higher fat beef or pork. You have leaner meats, and this is going to save some calories for more food volume. For a bulk, you want to do the opposite. When you're in the grocery store, you want to look for cuts of meat that have a little bit higher fat content. It's okay because we're trying to get in some extra calories. So instead of looking for lean protein sources, you want to find protein sources that have a little bit of extra fat. This will help you get in your extra daily calories. Now, when it comes to fat, let's talk about that next. During a cut, you want to reduce your fat content to about 20%, give or take. You really don't want to go below that 20% level. What is the reason for this? Now, every gram of fat has about 9 calories. So fat is a calorie-dense nutrient, a calorie-dense macronutrient, right? So we want to reduce our fat intake a little bit. We want to get it to about 20%. You still need fat for brain function and organ function and healthy skin and all that kind of good stuff, central nervous system function. So you don't want to take it ridiculously low. But during a cut, you want to lower your fat content. This will allow you to add in more lean protein sources. This will allow you to add in more carb sources, and this will create an opportunity for more food volume. Now, when you're doing a bulk, you want to do the opposite. You want to raise your fat content a little bit because fats have 9 calories per gram. If you're eating a little bit more fat during the day, it's going to be easier to get in your calories. You can focus more on things like dairy or fat-rich beef or even things like bacon, right? Or avocados or cashews, things with quality fat content. It's probably a good idea during a bulk to try to hit at least 30% of your daily calories from fats. Probably 35% is a little bit better target. Now, what we have left is carbs. Now, during a cut, you want to avoid the carb sources that are really carb dense. There's nothing wrong with rice and oatmeal and things like bananas, things that are very carb dense. But during a cut, you want to add carb sources that have a lot of food volume, but that are lower carb. That allows you to eat more food. Tomatoes, spinach, mushrooms, things like that. Things that aren't super carb dense. This allows you to eat more food volume, allows you to get more food volume out of your carb intake. Now, on a bulk, you want to eat more foods that have a higher carb density. Rice, oatmeal, carb foods, plant-based foods like bananas and, things like that, things that are rich in calories and rich in carbs. So just to recap, on a cut, switch to lean proteins. On a bulk, you want proteins with a little bit more fat content. On a cut, you want to drop your fats to about 20%, not really lower than that. And during a bulk, you probably want to be around 30 to 35%. And then during a cut, you want to have carb sources that aren't very carb dense. This allows you to get in more food volume. And on a bulk, you want to have more carb dense sources. This will allow you to get in your calories a little bit easier. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.